Guardians of the Gridiron. It's me, your boy, Seti Wap. Partnered here with my two compadres. Uncle Tone, back from Hawaii.
Back from the hiatus.
How was it?
In a couple of weeks. It was okay. I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Thank you. That's why we got the close-up on the camera.
And we found this stray dog outside.
I was back by the dump. They let me in the house.
Yeah, we had some scraps for him.
Yeah, fucking around.
Anyways,
some cats over there, some stray cats.
As you're all aware, Week 6 of the NFL has just concluded. I'm sure you guys are either really happy with how things went, or you're really sad, like me and my friend Shep Dog over here.
What about the guy in the middle?
I think you're pretty happy right now.
We have like a weird Oreo where we have 2 L's and a W.
I know. We have a little sandwich over here.
I didn't want to brag about my W over here, but...
Alright, I'll jump in first. I lost this week in another tight... I've had tight matchups, seriously, all week. My final score of the week against Matt, 150.65 to 155.4. I lost by less than 5 points.
Carry on, Johnson.
There's like so many little things I think about. Like if that... Did you guys see that first Gridiron Johnson touchdown yesterday? It wasn't a touchdown.
Yeah.
They stuffed him.
Yeah.
Why didn't they challenge it? They challenge it. He doesn't get that 6 points.
Not even they review every.
That was a rough start for the Packers right off the bat.
So stupid.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to burn a challenge right off the bat like that.
They should have because he wasn't in.
But it was like what, second down?
I don't give a shit.
So they would have had 2 other stabs. They probably just gave it to him basically.
Yeah.
Anyways, that hurts.
There's like so many little things I was thinking about like that. Like if he didn't score that touchdown, would have won. Like if Tyreek Hill doesn't get that stupid grab.
That's Tyreek though. Tyreek gonna cut Tyreek.
Yeah, if Gardner Minshew scores more than 6 points,
that's what really fucked you.
Yeah.
If you would have stuck with Phillip Rivers,
it wasn't the move though.
That hurts.
Oh, anyways,
you got Minshew.
I lost a heartbreaker, guys, and
it happens. It happens.
It's earlier this year I lost to Jack by less than 2 points, and if that other game against Randy wouldn't have swung that way.
Let's not talk about the unknown week that we don't talk about.
There's so many tiny things that happen like that. But anyways, down the list, Tyler squeaked out another one of those wins that he's known for squeaking out.
That's Tyler's
against ZJ.
That's on brand for Tyler. That's what he does.
Yeah,
does enough.
You know what other infuriates my week going back to mine? I finished with the third most points. The only people that could have beat me were you and Matt.
Yep. Yeah.
So Tyler's out here squeaking wins. I can't catch a break.
How many points scored does Tyler have?
He's probably definitely bottom.
817. No. Top. He's right. He's in the mix.
Yeah, and then Rich Gang with another win. I think that's 3 in a row.
I thought Rich was fucked.
No,
he ended up pulling it up.
His team's good.
Out. Yeah.
He just beat Randy 117 to 131.
He's hot on my tails.
He's talking that shit in the group chat.
He is.
He does talk shit
too.
It's fucking Austin Hooper. I can't believe it.
Austin Hooper's number 1 tight end now.
Yeah.
We all thought it was funny and silly.
Yeah, we did. We talked shit on this podcast.
But you know what?
Congratulations.
I gotta commend him.
I guess moving to ATL was good for one thing.
Atlanta ain't winning shit, but it's working for Rich.
It is.
Yeah, and Matt Ryan, thankfully. You know what else would have worked for Rich if he had Stephon Diggs in his lineup?
Oh, got over on
He
that
traded
one.
him to me, and I started that motherfucker.
For Wayne Gallman and Mecole Hardman.
Yikes.
How come nobody accepts any of my shit trades that I send them?
I told you guys, I offered Rich Tevin Coleman and a different receiver.
He was like, no, I want Wayne Gallman.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's like a horrible
I offered them both at the same time. I didn't know which one he took, and he took the bad one. So, but Stephon Diggs popping off. Speaking of my week, 170 points, high point score this week. McCaffrey, Matt Ryan had a fantastic week. 40 points, 4 touchdowns, I think.
Yeah.
350 yards. Tevin Coleman did already. Had a nice touchdown run. Julio was Julio, but I mean, Diggs was the shining star. Without Diggs, I might have lost this week. So,
if Diggs scores 0 points, you still beat Tom.
Yeah.
Tom had a bad week.
He still scored 116 points. Tom can't really catch a break is Tom's problem. He has like the high scorer against him every week. Most points allowed by far.
That was me last year, so I feel your pain.
Yeah.
But he is getting Saquon back this week.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice for him.
But that solidifies me in first place by 40 points score. I'm looking all right now. How about you, Shep?
I would say Tom has caught breaks because the trade I made with Tom has actually worked out for him.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I was getting over on Tom, but Breida, Shark had a pretty off week.
Breida didn't have a great week either.
Right, but the week before, like Breida, Shark, who else did I give him? He gave him a couple other cats, but they all played well for him.
Yeah.
The trades worked out nicely for him.
Damian Williams.
Yeah, Damian Williams.
Yeah.
On my
Shark,
end,
number 5 receiver on the year.
On my end, Melvin Gordon has not been doing anything really. He's looked pretty pathetic, and then all he's really done is slow down Eckler. So
it's having both those.
I went so we were hanging out Sunday night. We both went to the movie theater, beautiful ladies on our arm, and we go in to watch the Joker. Good vibes. I'm like, I'm down by. What, 18?
16 points.
18 points. I have Juju, I have Eckler, and Melvin Gordon. You think
Should've been a lock.
You think that's a fucking lock? Like all the Jack's players were done. I'm like, I'm gonna leave here and at least squeak out a win.
Right.
Worst case scenario.
Score 20 between the three.
We leave.
Easy.
We leave. Good vibes. Joker. Brilliant movie. I look at my phone and I immediately have a psychological breakdown. I feel like I'm turning into the goddamn Joker. Like
Marco took his phone out as they're walking out. He went.
Yeah, we're having good vibes. I'm like, yo.
If we weren't
Bust out the red lips.
if we weren't around girls like that, Marco probably would have broke something.
Turned into the Joker.
He was ready.
Joke's on you.
The joke was on me.
It's the universe fucking you for not watching those games. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This my ego, like universe. It's all around. My football world's all around me and Anthony and what we watch.
For real. I was just telling them, if I don't watch the Browns, they win. If I do, they start fucking up and lose. But let's not talk about the Browns.
No.
Week 7.
Yes, what's going on in week 7, guys?
Mano y mano over here. Me and Seti Wap, our first matchup of the year. Great week to play, man. Not only do I have Christian McCaffrey on bye, right before we start this podcast, it's official.
Breaking news.
Jalen Ramsey traded to the Rams.
Battering Ram Ramsey.
The Rams are playing the Falcons.
Locked down on Julio.
I have the Julio Matt Ryan stack. So, I could pivot from Matt Ryan, but he's the number 5 quarterback on the year, coming off a 40-point game. I'm sticking to
He's probably going to throw 5 touchdowns to Austin Hooper. So.
If they get behind, they're going to air it out. He's going to end up with 4
They're
touchdowns.
always behind, so it doesn't matter.
Because Devontae Freeman's not scoring. So
right.
Somebody's got to. Yeah.
Could work out nice for Calvin and Ridley.
Yeah. Are you playing them against me?
Hooper. I have him in a different league.
That's right. All right. Then we got ZJ versus Banghart. Nobody cares about that.
That could be the nail in the coffin for ZJ if
it could be.
If he loses.
ZJ, you better send some trade offers out there, because if you go 1 and 6,
I sent you one. Go check.
If you go 1 and 6, it's gonna be tough to scratch your way to the playoffs. I'll tell you that much.
Tyler and Jack, that's a good 4-2 matchup.
That's a really good matchup.
Yeah, you better hope.
Jack's got a 59% chance to win.
Yeah, that's a close one.
It is.
Rich Gang and the Jedi Gangbangers.
This is looking most of my bench was hurt last week. Hollywood Brown.
A lot of buys this week for you.
Eckler. Yeah, and then I got Juju on bye. I got all my brownies on bye.
Odell.
Juju on bye might be a good thing for you. You don't have to plan.
You don't have to deal with that conundrum.
You don't have to make that decision.
Christian Kirk, I think he's going to be back this week.
I need you to snap Rich's winning streak, man. We need
we all need that. But his lineup is still, he's got Dak versus Philly, which could, be...
They're going to throw all over Philly. Nobody can run on Philly right now.
No. Yeah, you got to throw on them.
Yeah, I'm playing Gallup. I think Gallup's going to have a huge week with no Amari.
Fournette is like a really good fantasy play every week, right?
Right now, it seems as if he is. It does.
Fournette?
Yeah.
Especially, side note, like on DraftKings, Fournette's pretty consistently like a good get.
Yeah.
He's got a high floor. He's not really,
super expensive.
He's going to catch out of the backfield.
The Jags are airing it out.
120 yards.
The Jags are like Tyler. They're either losing or they sneaking by.
Yeah.
They're sneaking by running out the clock.
Right.
Which makes Fournette a good grab.
Cincy, we all know they're fucking garbage. So.
Yeah. Trash. Shoda. I'm trying to pick up the Jags D in my other league because, against Cincy, they're on waivers. Jags D hasn't done much, but I think this week's going to be huge for him. Yeah. And then we got Ranger Robot 2-4 against Tom 2-4.
Wow.
So, Yeah, another insignificant matchup.
Well,
2-1.
It's a good thing for the bottom of the half of the standings. Let's pull the standings up so everybody can see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's still pretty tight. You know what I mean? It's still up in the air. Who's going to finish in 4
and 2 teams.
All right.
3 and 3s. 2 and 4s, and ZJ the lonely bottom.
Yeah.
The caboose.
Anything can happen still.
Yeah. Not the caboose you want to be.
No. Jack's bold prediction of the year was EJ would finish in last, so that's looking pretty nice.
It's looking better than my Jets finishing first.
Yeah. My bold prediction of the year, Nick Chubb finishing as the rush leader. He's only 11 yards behind.
Yeah, you guys want to talk about that?
What?
How I think Kareem Hunt's going to come back and take Nick Chubb reps, or you guys want to be the 2 Nick Chubb owners and be against me there?
I don't think so. Dude had sports hernia surgery, hasn't been able to practice with the squad once all year. He wasn't allowed to even go to the facility.
Yeah, he was there all preseason.
I know, but since the season started.
You think he's just sitting on his couch?
I don't think he's getting the same amount of work. Well, he had sports hernia surgery. It's a 6-week recovery.
I hope he's not at the bar like smacking girls anymore.
Right.
First off, he kicks them.
Right outside Barley Club.
All right.
Nothing good happens at Cleveland Barley House. You can ask this guy.
No.
All right, let's move on from the Browns. We talk about the Browns.
Right. All right. Transitioning over, let's talk about the game last night. The Packers and the Lions. A lot of controversy between the refs and the Lions. Did you guys see the bad call that everybody was talking about?
Trash. Are you talking about the hands to the face?
Yeah, 2 hands
by
to
Flowers?
the face calls.
It was the same move that both times where he grabs him.
And he was on the shoulder. He was like this on his shoulder.
If you were listening to the audio,
right here, like right under.
If you were listening to the audio, everybody hates Booger, I think.
Yeah.
But he was like throwing a fit about it.
He was.
Yeah.
It was probably Booger's best work.
It probably was. I
was like, tell him, Booger. You're right for once. Tell him. Yeah. But it's hard being a Browns fan to feel bad for another franchise. Right now, I feel bad for the Lions. They have gotten fucked.
Yeah.
When it started with that tie week 1, just like the Browns last year.
Yeah.
And now I think it's 2 games in a row that the officials
they've screwed them.
Yeah. And completely cost them the game.
They have, maybe not talent-wise, but they definitely have a really solid team. They don't blitz a lot.
They got good DBs.
Let's talk about the Lions while we're still on the subject. Their fantasy outlook-wise, Kenny Galladay came out swinging with that big flea flicker. Yeah, he looked real nice as a pass catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I had him on my team.
You know what's crazy? I think Matt Stafford had his best first quarter in his career.
He did,
and he finishes with 15 points.
He didn't have any touchdowns.
No.
One thing that I saw last night when I was watching the game is Matt Ryan averaged 6.6 yards in the air.
Matt Stafford or
Matt Stafford, not Matt Ryan. Matt Stafford. And then this year he's averaging 10.4. So it's hiked up there.
It's good.
No offensive coordinator has him airing the ball.
And you know why? Because they can actually run the ball a little bit better this year, so they can afford to pass the ball.
So let's talk about them running the ball. Kerryon Johnson. If he didn't score that touchdown last night, he only ends with like 7 points.
It's weird because watching the first quarter, I'm like, Kerryon's gonna have a fucking day. I haven't been.
I've never been high on Kerryon Johnson.
I've always been high.
I don't know what the hype is about him because I never see him like when I watch him play. I do the eye test. I don't see like an amazing athlete running back when I watch him play.
I'm in the same boat.
I don't see like the same sort of burst and like excitement I get when I see like Saquon playing or like Todd Gurley when he was in his prime and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't remind me of any of those guys. He reminds me more of like
he's only averaging 3 yards.
Frank Gore. I won't even give him Frank Gore status.
He's better than Frank Gore.
All right. Well, here's a.
He's like a David Montgomery.
Wait. Here's the numbers. This year.
San Fran Frank.
This year.
Don't get Chef talking about San Fran Frank.
I'll take it back to Miami. This year, Frank has 60 yards more than Kerryon and is averaging 4.4 yards.
Yeah, so Frank is better.
4.3. Frank is playing better.
Yeah.
Has Buffalo had their bye?
Now that's rushing the ball.
They just did this past week.
Kerryon's probably been more involved in the passing game.
Way more involved.
But I'm on the same boat. Like, he's
nothing special.
Kerryon looked fantastic last year until he got hurt. He had some great blowout games. This year, I agree.
All right.
I haven't seen anything special in the field.
If you were to go back in the draft, is he worth a top 4 pick?
First 4 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah. He's a workhorse running back. He gets 20 carries. He didn't get 20 carries
Where's
last
he at right
night.
now?
He didn't get 20 carries last night, but pure volume alone, you got to take him.
You don't have to. Not if you don't feel right about him.
I don't think he is what Detroit's really going to need.
It's hard to say. He's the number 23 running back, but he's had a bye. A lot of teams haven't had a bye yet, so you got to take that into consideration. But I agree with you. I haven't seen anything special this year.
Does he finish in the top 10?
I think he does.
I wish we could make bets.
Well, what I would say is
we can't.
Water bet.
Water bet.
Carry on top 10 running back this year.
I would take that bet.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board because it's not happening.
Okay. And Galladay, top 10 receiver?
Where's he at right now? I'd have to see where he's at right now. I would say I think he's around like 18 or 19 if I'm not
he's
mistaken.
not top 10.
He's top 20.
He's 17 right now.
Yeah.
He's not going to be top 10.
I would say he's a lock for top 20.
Yeah.
Top 20 for sure. Again, he's had a bye week. If he hasn't had a bye, he's probably top 10.
I would say he's top 15 for sure.
He's a reliable guy.
I would say he finishes right around the
He's not going to goose you.
10 to 14 is probably where he's going to finish.
He's not a week winner, but he's not going to fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
I like him.
Tell him about the trade that you were just talking about today for Galladay.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to my other league trade David Montgomery and Terry McLaurin for Galladay. Yeah.
Which a lot of people would be like, why would the fuck would you trade Terry McLaurin? He's had a touchdown every game.
Brutal run of matchups coming up.
He's playing for the Redskins, and his matchups are.
Yeah. I'm trying to sell high while he's hot right now because my gut feeling is he's gonna cool off coming up very soon.
In a league where he's 5-1. Running away with it.
Yeah, well,
hey, you always got to keep making
I don't know. In my mind, I feel like I've just fucked up so many trades this year already. I'm like, damn.
I don't have good feelings about David Montgomery moving forward either.
No,
I think if he was going to pop off, he would have at least popped off in at least one game so far.
Yeah,
and he's getting the volume to pop off.
He didn't last week, but they're down.
But he's not popping.
We've been waiting for that long, 40-yard touchdown breakaway run, and we just haven't seen it yet. But
yeah,
so we'll see. I still think that your trade's gonna work out. I'm on the side of Melvin Gordon. I think he's gonna break out eventually. Chargers got to finish a few things out. I know Seti feels otherwise.
Let's take a break. We just talked about the Lions. Let's talk about the winners of last night, the Packers.
Surprisingly, what are they? 4-1.
5-1.
5-1. Yeah. Only
the
game
shittiest looking 5-1 team out
definitely.
there. Every game I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with the Packers? And then they win.
Well, they start slow, but then they don't give up. They're like a bend, not break defense.
Their defense is really key.
And they have the best quarterback in the NFL.
I wouldn't say that, but
as far as like
a game manager.
Yeah.
He's like LeBron out there. He's not what he used to be, but he's still.
I would say he can do everything.
Takes care of business.
You look at last night's game and he lost. He's losing receivers. I feel like every year Packers are always like scrambling with receivers because everybody's hurt every fucking time.
There's a new Lizard King out there now.
Right. What's his name?
Lazard.
The only fucking Packers receiver I don't have on one of my teams, and he goes off.
Is he the same
6'5", 220.
Yeah. He looked good out there.
Lazard.
MVS looked like he got hurt and he came back and had some nice grabs. Yeah, he played well last night.
But that's my criticism about
they're just not. They don't look like the same Packers that they looked like 5 years ago. And you know what? That's okay because they're changing their identity and it's working for them.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can count on Aaron Rodgers to be the fantasy quarterback they used to be.
Fantasy-wise, I don't rely on him. No. But as far as Green Bay moving forward, I think he is still like he can make do with whoever.
He's a top 10. He's no longer a top 3.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. He has
talent-wise, I think he's top 3.
Yeah. He's just like Russell Wilson. Talent-wise, he's one of the best. Fantasy-wise, who's not so much. Yeah, but even with Devontae Adams healthy, it's not Jordy Nelson, Aaron Rodgers.
No,
you're not getting that.
Those are the golden years.
The golden years, where Devontae was second.
That was nice having Devontae as your number 2 option.
Yeah, I think if they want to
when I like Devontae.
If they want to make progress, like moving forward the next couple, like to round out Aaron's career.
Yeah, he doesn't have much left.
They need to get some like legitimate receivers to help balance out.
I think they just need to get a legitimate offensive line.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
That's the biggest part for them. Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's talk about Aaron Jones. Last night, had a costly fumble.
Yeah.
He comes back on the field. Passes a wide open touchdown.
You got the old get your ass back on the bench.
Yeah, I got the old Chris Carson.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
Tom was texting me. Tom needed 60 points out of Aaron Jones. He's like, what the fuck is this guy?
You say 60?
60 to win.
I was like, honestly, the way Aaron Jones is playing,
Good luck.
maybe. But no, that didn't happen.
I think Jamal Williams is better, personally.
Waiver wire pickup of the week.
He is this week.
Like, better running back?
Just better on that team.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think if Aaron Jones played on a different team where they put the trust and the faith behind him to free Aaron Jones the way he's supposed to be, he'd be good. But the way he's like playing in that system, it's not good for him.
He had one bad game. Aaron Jones has been fucking torching the earth the last 3 weeks.
I don't know. I don't get good feelings when I think
I don't get good things about Jamal Williams. I had him all of last year. He's fucking trash. That dude is trash. This was his one good game.
All right, we'll leave it at that. So Aaron Rodgers still a good quarterback. Do you trust MVS to start him in your lineup?
Nope, he's on my bench every week.
All right, so nobody's starting any of the Green Bay wide receivers with Aaron Rodgers tossing him the ball.
Aaron Jones, number 5 running back on the season, even after last night.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
good for him.
He's having a good season.
Yeah.
I like Aaron Jones.
Devontae
I like him
Adams.
a lot more if he would've
Do we
got that
know when
touchdown.
Devontae Adams is
What
back?
I don't like about him is this. Those snap percentages are ugly.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
mean,
really
when
ugly.
Jamal Williams is back, he's in the red.
So how can you trust
He had 2
those?
weeks without Jamal Williams, 84% snap count and 68%.
Right. So how do you trust all those other ones?
It's tough. It's tough. But a running back on the Green Bay Packers is valuable at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Packers are probably going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to make a deep run into the playoffs at all.
I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Who do you think's going to win that division?
Not the Packers.
We got 3 other choices: the Bears, the Vikings, or the Lions.
I'd take the Vikings. I don't like the Packers. I don't think they're a good team.
I'm going to have to say the Packers.
Yeah.
It's.
Right now it's looking like it. I'll give you that.
I think it's gonna.
They play their divisional opponents so well. They're 3-0 in the division.
Yeah.
They've already got a huge upper hand on everybody.
It depends on if the Vikings passing game figures it out.
All right.
Just throw the ball to Diggs.
Let's move on. Coming up next, we're going to revisit an old segment of ours from a few weeks back called For Real or Just Playing.
Nah, just playing.
So what we do here is we bring up different names and we're going to say if we think they're for real or if they're just playing. So basically, what do you think?
First name on the list, Mark Ingram, number 9 running back in the NFL. Through
Mark
6.
Ingram.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with just playing.
Just playing?
Yeah, I don't have warm feelings about Mark Ingram and his ability to keep this number 9 status going moving forward.
Yeah.
I would say he's going to have some regression coming. He had that nice favorable schedule to start off. But I will say the Baltimore Ravens do have a good schedule for the rest of the year.
I disagree.
I think the Bengals is a good matchup for him.
The Patriots.
Houston's not bad either. The Rams got ran all over.
San Francisco.
That's going to be a tough one.
Buffalo.
Buffalo's going to be tough. The Jets shouldn't cause him much problem.
Browns, who knows?
Pittsburgh,
Who knows?
So it's about 50,
It's up in the air.
50.
It's up in the air.
But I think the main runner on that team is Lamar. I think with all those read options he does, he's outrunning him every week.
What it comes down to is his goal line carries. A running back on a team with a running quarterback always has a good opportunity because it opens up so much space for him.
Sure.
It comes down to how many goal line carries he has for the rest of the season. Right now, he's number 9 off of 2 games. He had 25 points week 1, then he had 3 touchdowns against me. Fuck you, Rich. Week 3. I'm with you though. Just playing. You know, I've been just playing for everyone on the Ravens all season long, and I still think Lamar Jackson's just playing. I think there's big regression coming, and it's already started. He had a good week last week.
Yeah.
A lot of rushing yards. I still don't think he can throw the fucking ball though.
I think they're for.
What do you think?
I love the Ravens still.
I know you do.
I love the Ravens. What a team, dude.
Mark Ingram?
For real.
For real?
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Okay, so one, if you're running that read option, you definitely have threat if you're playing the running back, because Lamar will run. That gives him great benefit.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the numbers right now. Mark has been pretty much putting up the same numbers as Christian McCaffrey on the ground, just not getting the touches. And he's getting more 8 defenders in the box looks. So he's facing teams that are based around stopping the run.
Sure.
Baltimore is really good at running football, and that's what they have to be. You have to be really good at running football if you're Baltimore. You have Lamar. You have
his snap count's pretty scary though.
It is.
Yeah, his highest snap count of the season is 65%.
But look at it, the thing is his numbers with those and his touches with those.
Yeah, we'll put those up on the screen so you guys can see it.
When he's in the game,
he gets touches. It's about the goal line. That's all it comes down to.
Mark Ingram, is he finishing in the top 10 running backs?
Top 10? What I say he is right now, number 9?
9.
No.
I say no.
I think he is.
Okay.
All right. Might be a buy low candidate after a couple lousy weeks, couple average weeks.
If you look at the Ravens throughout Harbaugh's era, they've always run the rock.
They do.
Yeah.
And now this is probably the best running back they've had
since
Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis.
I haven't heard that name in a while. Let's move on to the next guy.
You don't want to talk about Jamal Lewis for a minute?
So the next guy on the list.
You don't want to talk about Kareem Hunt?
Next guy on the list, a 4-0 quarterback the last 4 weeks.
I forgot about.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The 4-0. Fucking 4-0. A 4-0 quarterback the last 4 weeks. Carolina Panthers, Kyle Allen. This cat's got 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, averaging almost 100 QBR rating.
I forgot about that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Seti. 4-0. I'll start off because I got the strongest opinion here.
Yeah.
Just playing. The Carolina Panthers are on a bye week this week. Cam Newton is healing that boot that's on his leg. He's going to come out looking like Medea, and he's going to go on the field playing like Cam Newton again. I think he is a buy low candidate. If he's not on your waiver wire and you need a quarterback, I would suggest picking him up. I don't think Kyle Allen's coming out of the bye week as a starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
I don't know how you bench a 4-0 quarterback with 900 yards, 7 touchdowns, 106 passer rating, and 65% completion.
And 0 interceptions.
0 interceptions.
That's a young cat.
Yeah.
He's for real.
And it's not like these were all pushover games, you know what I mean?
I heard he's already working
Buccaneers. Who else did he play? Buccaneers.
I heard Kyle's already working on
Texans, Cardinals.
This dude's slamming monsters at halftime.
Yeah.
He might be a trade of the 49ers.
You never know.
Can you imagine Kyle and Kyle?
Cool.
Riding their dirt bikes together?
Kyle squared.
Kyle
squared. That'd be dangerous.
When we watched Carolina in the beginning of the season, and I honestly do, I really like Cam, but he just looked like garbage. I think he needs to just
take the rest of the year off.
He needs to take the rest of the year off, find that fire inside, figure it out.
Stay on the sidelines again.
He wants,
I think he was playing hurt. Bottom line.
Well, if he was hurt all off season,
what makes you think he's going to be healed within the last 3 weeks?
The dude needs to just take time away.
Right.
So you think he's trying to speed up because Kyle Allen's out there showing him up?
It's not like he won't have a job on some other team. Probably a bigger market. Cam is put him in a big market. He would love that shit, and let him have a fire inside. I've been an athlete. You get burned out. That's okay. Not everybody.
What team would you guys like to see Cam Newton go to?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's the most obvious one, I think.
Yeah. Steelers would be nice as Cam.
Buccaneers.
Who else? The Bucks.
Buccaneers would be nice.
Yeah, I would like him at the Bucks.
Yeah. He'd be good for the Titans right now.
The Titans.
The Titans need him more than anybody.
Yeah.
Titans could use him.
2 subpar quarterbacks that don't know what to do there.
Yeah.
I think they're moving on from Mario.
Even the Redskins.
Yeah. They could use him.
Yeah.
They'd still be trash, but they could use him.
That's a market that would love him. All those markets would love him.
Right.
But Kyle Allen, for real, just playing.
Nah, just playing.
So I think you'd be crazy to bench him if you're Ryan Rivera. You know what I mean? I'd be like, Cam, how about you just, take it easy over here? We'll hang out on the sidelines together, buddy. It's going to be all right.
Just make sure Kyle has a monster every quarter.
Next up, a guy that's been hurt for a while. Haven't seen him in a little bit.
Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
I don't even think he belongs in this segment. We know that dude's for real.
I think he's for real too.
Obviously, it's Tyreek Hill.
He hit me for 2 touchdowns this past week.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, I guess, how healed was he? And
right.
He's on that.
He looked pretty fucking healed.
Yeah, he's on that TO diet, dude.
You're right. He didn't belong in this segment to begin with.
He's playing for the best. He's playing with the best quarterback in the league. He's one of the fastest motherfuckers out there. He's super talented. He's a locked and loaded top 10 receiver rest of the season.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all in consensus that he's for real.
Yeah.
Let's end it out with one more quarterback.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray. At the beginning of the year, I was not high on Kyler at all. I had a lot of doubts. His size, his ability, that whole offense, I was really unsure of. But he seems to have turned it on the last 3 weeks in a really good way.
You know where he's at right now in the year?
It looks like he's number 7 overall. QB.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Even after a couple rough weeks, they're starting to figure it out. I think they were trying to be too cute. They were trying to be fucking Nagy out there playing fucking
so the one thing about him
football.
One thing about him is that he doesn't have a lot of touchdowns.
I was about to say his touchdown rating.
He's got 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. They've been struggling all year in the red zone.
Yeah. And which surprises me because they have one of the best red zone receivers of all time. Fucking Larry. Throw it to Scary Larry. What are they doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I think that's going to change moving forward. Mm-hmm. Christian Kirk's going to be healthy this week. Yeah. I think they're going to keep turning it on.
I think they're going to keep figuring it out. And
I think so as well.
Why I think he's for real, not just the offense, their defense is piss poor. It's one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah.
Which means they're going to have to rely on that offense. They're going to throw it out to
big fantasy tip that we live by over here. If you have a tight end that's playing the Arizona Cardinals,
you play that motherfucker.
You play him.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So for real?
I think he's for real. Do you think he finishes as a top 10 quarterback?
I do.
I'm going to say he finishes just outside because I did a quick read on the rest of his schedule and he's still got to play San Fran twice. We saw what they did to the last 2 quarterbacks they played. Jared Goff scored .9, Baker scored -2. Yeah. I don't like that for any quarterback.
They got a tough schedule to finish.
They've got New Orleans who just shut down Gardner, another rookie.
Yeah. Buccaneers will be good for them.
Right. The Rams
with
Jalen. They're going to shut down.
That's going to be tough. Seattle. Rams twice.
Pittsburgh's defense has turned it on too.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like the rest of the year.
You're right.
I'm going to say finishes outside the top 10.
I think I have to agree with you. Yeah. After taking a look at that.
Yeah, I think he does, but
I think he's going to have a solid rookie year, but looking back, there's going to be a lot to learn from.
And it's all going to be about how he progresses this offseason, what they do on defense,
and how they build around him.
Yeah, for sure.
Cliff's got to progress as a coach.
Yeah. So let's keep building on Kyler and let's use him for our last segment of the day with the Ouija board, bringing him back from the dead, from the depths of outer space.
Let's go. All right, so Kyler Murray.
He does have a good matchup this week against the New York Giants.
Great matchup.
He's probably a good DFS candidate, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's a really good draft candidate.
Is Kirk back this week?
Christian Kirk, yeah.
He's a great DFS
I think he is. You pick him up and you spend that money elsewhere.
So let's put our hands together on the Ouija board and see what the Space Lords want to give us.
Ouija, are you with me? Ouija board. Where will Kyler Murray finish this week as a quarterback?
That's a 5.
5.
Number 5.
Locked and
loaded. Number 5 QB of the week.
You heard it. There's a lot of top running backs.
Get him in your draft, Kings.
Getting out of the top 5. We got a couple tough matchups this week. Matt Ryan against Jalen Ramsey. We'll see how that plays out.
I think he finishes right outside in like 7-8 territory.
So Kirk, though, if he's playing top 5, you got to play Larry and Kirk, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to. I don't know if I'm playing Larry. It's been kind of hit or miss. But Kirk gets that volume when he's out there. That dude's locked 10 targets.
Yeah.
I put him in there. I flex him.
All right.
You guys ready to prayer?
Yeah, so we took a week. This is probably why he got hurt, to be honest. When we took that week off, when we went to Lost Lands, Evan Ingram got hurt.
That's really fucked up, but that's true.
Yeah. We didn't do our prayer that week.
We should have prayed in the tent together.
We should have. We really missed out there. Anthony was gone last week.
That fucked me over the most.
We didn't do a prayer that last week either because Anthony wasn't here. Let's get it together, guys. Come on.
Fellas. Someone say the prayer. Finish this out here.
Dear Fantasy Lords and Space Jesus, please look over our fellow tight end and brother, Evan Ingram. Give his MCL the strength of steel and concrete as he goes out there against the Cardinals this week and puts up 5 touchdowns.
Let's go.
Yards.
Amen. Amen.
Well, that's it for us today. Thanks for tuning in again. Guardians of the Gridiron signing out here. Stay tuned next week for a recap of 7 and what to look for in week 8.
Yeah.
It's almost about halfway through the fantasy season. So
flying by.
It's flying by, guys.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Hit us up on Twitter or Instagram if you need any advice. We'll be around. Good luck.
Ouija, are you with me? 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 Dear Mr. Ouija, I want to know my future.